do not envy our official Rodney Hunter.
Oh, certainly not. You got Island Kings who are going to be bringing even more of a ruckus than they normally bring. Stakes are so high in this matchup, but correct me if I'm wrong, Trevor. I believe that the Skulk have beaten all three of these teams at some point in their career.
Yeah, there's been different places, different settings. The case of the NYC crew, but definitely interactions that have happened that the Skulk can claim victory, but never in a setting like this. WWN Supershow Battle of the Belts 2021. And think about it. One fall to a finish, and you've made the point more than once. It doesn't have to be the shoulders of the Skulk. And to boot, look at the insanity. There's only going to be 2 men in at any given time. So
it's going to be Jaka and Liam Gray starting this matchup. Look at that focus.
Yeah, don't forget, Jaka, no stranger to WWN Tag Team Gold and a former Evolve Tag Team champion. But since gelling with Sean Maluta, or should I just say Maluta?
Just Maluta.
Maluta and Jaka, man, Island Kings bring a certain savagery to the ring, and you're seeing Liam Gray here doing what he can to go toe-to-toe with Jaka. As impressive as that was, kind of ended how I expected.
You know, I asked Jaka about the martial arts background that both he and Maluta share. Vada Kempa, which I thought at first he said Avada Kedavra. I maybe just as well, because it can be lethal. But Liam Gray now.
Yeah, you can see confidence here from one half of the tag team champions after that shoulder tackle, but look at just dexterity on display here. What a headbutt!
God, devastating.
And again here, Liam Gray, just when it looked like he was escaping, Jaka so quick there for the return fire.
Oh no, momentum shifted. Big shoulder block to Liam Gray.
Yeah, and I can still not get over the conditioning of Jaka right now. This man is in the shape of his life. And that drop kick there from Liam Gray, who is also, of course, in absolutely phenomenal shape.
Liam Gray, someone that is so athletic, so agile, and so daring, really willing to do anything to use his body as an absolute weapon. Tag made.
Yeah, Liam was tagged by Alanis, but you notice Jaka took off Alanis' head, at least momentarily, but a smart trip by Alanis there, why not? And an elbow by Liam Gray.
But Alanis, the legal competitor, Alanis, who has gone through such a transformation, such incredible conditioning throughout the 2020 on. Ow, God!
And the kick from Maluta there, and I don't blame Maluta, the official, doing what he can to try to keep control here, but this thing's out of control. You're not getting to the backbreaker. It is all Skulk right now, and if it continues like this, it's going to be all she wrote.
Oh my gosh, powerful senton, Alanis hooking the leg.
And not surprisingly broken up, not just by Maluta, but you saw Snoop Strikes was on the way too. And that's going to be the challenge in this kind of a setting, is you're going to need eyes in the back of your head, the top of your head, just about every side of your head to be able to deal with just the onslaught of humanity around the ring.
It's true, we talk about multi-person competition, you have to have your head on a swivel, even more so because, of course, there's always the possibility of being covered, of someone going for a pinfall, but you could just be tagged out of this match at any moment.
Yeah, and you see Maluta, who's now the legal man, caught by Alanis. I would have said a Samoan drop would have been very interesting there to be delivered to Maluta, but the heel kick catches Alanis.
Maluta, a newfound aggression, looking for that neck breaker and cover to become the new champs.
Broken up by Snoop Strikes, and well, like I said, I don't blame OAO. OAO hasn't even legally been tagged into the match yet.
Maluta, though, has really adopted this more aggressive nature, turning over a new leaf, again now known only as Maluta, something that I was told to write down twice when I was taking notes on these two.
The kidney punch right there as Jaka's tagged in, and these two teams, if you think about it, are the only two teams who've been in this matchup so far. So is this a smart strategy or not? Obviously, there's an opportunity for victory if you're in the ring, but as Jaka's thrown in the Maluta, a lot of energy being expended by 2 of 4 teams. There's 2 fresh teams watching on right now.
And that's the incredible thing, too, is that both of these competitors leaving everything out there right now relatively early on in this matchup. If we go into the depth of this matchup.
Pin.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, the 2 count only.
Nino Cruz and Snoop Strikes breaking it up. If we go into the longer stretches of this match, the longer things go on, the more damage has been done to both the Skulk and the Island Kings.
And now Steve Pena tagging in here. And Pena taking advantage of the opportunity to pound on a prone Alanis, but Alanis right now fighting off both members of the NYC crew. Keep in mind, both it's a play on geography, but it's called Not Your Choice, and that was the argument. Oh, wow, what a blockbuster. Out of the ropes there, and Nino, the legal man, pinfall, broken up again.
Wow, Snoop actually firing off on Nino.
And you see Snoop is dragging Alanis into the OAO corner in an effort to tag himself in, and
successfully.
Snoop, indeed, and now it's Nino Cruz and Snoop Strikes, the legal men here. And as I was saying, the whole concept of NYC Not Your Choice is these were 3 individuals who came together and said they're going to take what they want. They're not going to wait. And Snoop Strikes, of course, showing that speed like only Snoop Strikes can do.
Certainly impressive, incredible movements and the fast pace of this match.
Oh, but pulling on that hair right there. Smart move by Cruz to force Snoop into the corner. And now Pena tagged in. And a prone Snoop Strikes hit by the big man. And cannonball, and we're not done here.
Incredible tandem offense from NYC crew.
Man, the strength of Pena is insane. And Snoop just folded inside out by Pena.
Yeah, certainly Pena and Cruz are 2 individuals that have a lot of frustrations and a lot to prove in this matchup.
And you can see Hunter Law now legal in the ring and the chop exchange here.
She's thudding blows to the chest. Oh my gosh, Pena.
And that's the thing, like I said, oh, nope, drop toe hold does not take down Pena. And Hunter, though, had the answer.
A little extra oomph.
Yeah, into the pinfall. And the 2 count only. And if you can't tell from the urgency here on all of these teams, they know this is a huge opportunity. They do not want to leave, and we've seen numerous championship title changes tonight. It could happen here.
Every single one of these individuals wants a piece.
Oh, pinfall. Broken up here.
And that's the thing, you're going to get the cluster of bodies. Everyone knows the stakes for this match.
Again, there's an absolute battle going down right here. Now the Island Kings with OAO. And the 2 kicks right there, and step up into Gurries. Taking out Jaka, taking out Maluda.
More devastating strikes from OAO. Now on the same page, perhaps.
Yeah, Nino Cruz taken out here, and OAO saying, give us the Skulk. We want the Skulk.
Calling out the champs.
And Alanis just tagged in.
Liam Gray follows suit.
A lot of history between these 2 teams over the years here in Full Impact Pro. And of course, most recently at Heat Stroke. Picking up right where they left off. And I got to give it to all 4 of these athletes. I don't understand how they can physically go at this pace, continue to go at this pace. And the tag team champs, up until that moment, were looking phenomenal, but right now, OAO back in control.
Tension's really at an all-time high. Culmination here in this 4-way matchup.
And again, while the numbers game is against the Skulk right now, the Skulk, perhaps with a smart strategy, we're in, we control the potential of a victory, and Snoop there holding down the rope. Alanis goes out as Gray gets caught by the boot.
Oh no, what does Snoop Strikes have in mind?
Yeah, I think Hunter's trying to direct some traffic here.
Off the ropes. Oh my gosh! Taking out the Island Kings! Like landing on the barricade!
Snoop Strikes, man. Absolutely impressive, but that gave time for Liam Gray to recover and take out Hunter Law.
Gray, over the top!
Up and over.
God, just a mass of bodies at ringside. With the FIP tag team titles hanging in the balance.
And you can hear the reaction of the WWN faithful coming unglued here, as somehow Snoop and Liam going right at it, and both men taking each other down after flying.
Great minds do think alike, and literal blood, sweat, and tears going into this matchup.
Yeah, I don't even understand how anybody's standing at this point. Authentic Sabat kick takes out Nino Cruz. Maluda now standing tall.
Talk about Maluda, the silent assassin. Soon to be new champ. No.
And I am just at a loss here. These are 4 teams. This division, this tag team division is insane here in Full Impact Pro. And look at all those kicks to the face of Nino Cruz, trying to protect himself, but the guns come in, the big guns. Steve Pena taking out Maluda.
Steve Pena with a lot of frustration to take out now on Maluda.
And Pena's a big dude, man, and you're seeing right now Maluda not only fighting, hits a lung blower. But Nino Cruz having time to recover now, going right at Maluda. But here,
Jaka just behind him.
Samoan drop. Cruz is prone right now.
Oh my God, are they looking for the 36 chamber? The Island Kings hit it.
Could it be?
Oh my God, Maluda with the cover. That's it.
New tag champs.
Jaka and Maluda, 2 men that have known each other since kids, growing up in Staten Island, to now claiming the FIP World Tag Team titles in the ring right here at the Battle of the Belts. What a moment for these two competitors.
Island Kings on top of the mountain here in Full Impact Pro, and this four-corner survival was...
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new FIP World Tag Team Champion!
Yeah, Skulk hit in the ring, and obviously frustrated for a good reason. The Skulk were not pinned nor submitted, yet lost their FIP World Tag Team Championship, and that was really the situation we were in this matchup.
That is the risk the Skulk knew they were taking going into this matchup. Certainly, obviously, doesn't mean they're going to be happy with the results.
Look at the face of Liam Gray busted open.
Oh my God. There were different levels of brutality we saw in this match. The Skulk have been through it.
And all 4 teams with stellar showings, but in the end, it's the Island Kings standing tall, but you gotta think, sooner than later, the Skulk have a very valid argument for that rematch for the FIP World Tag Team Championship that they just lost.
Certainly an image that is going to haunt the Skulk. Island Kings holding their championships that they, oh man. Wow.
The reality of the situation is, again, that was the stakes, and as impressive of the near 2-year run was. As impressive as that 2-year reign was for the Skulk right now, it is the era of the Island Kings in the FIP Tag Team Division.
The Skulk have fallen. Jaka and Maluda victorious.
We keep saying it, but I mean, history has been made over and over and over again here. WWN Supershow, Battle of the Belts 2021. And if you were a champion, the odds were less in your favor tonight.
We have certainly seen a lot of changes going through the championships here at WWN at the Super Show, the Battle of the Belts, and it is not over, my friends.